Love EDU-ers? My name is Erin Clark and you are now watching Love EDU. It's currently the middle of August and we all know what that means. Ugh. Shopping time. So today's topic is dun dun dun. How to get free or really cheap books. So where should I buy my books? I mean, it should be obvious. Every college has a bookstore, so I should buy my books at the bookstore on campus. Wrong. The reason I say getting your books from the campus bookstore is probably not the best idea is because if you purchase, let's say, $600 worth of books and kept your books in pristine condition and return your books back to the campus bookstore, they would only probably give you about $120 back. You're not going to get the full $600 that you originally paid for, even if the condition is just like brand new. Don't shoot the messenger. And that's why we're here to show you 3 ways on how you can get really cheap or even free books. These 3 ways are based upon your preference. One is if you're like me and you would like to purchase the book so that you can have it forever. The second one is renting. If you don't care about having the book, you just need it or want it for that semester and you want to return it to get it off your hands. Or the third one, if you don't care about receiving the print and would rather read your book online. The first category is going to be purchasing your book. And there is an absolutely one-of-a-kind website. And no, I don't get paid to sponsor this website. And that website is directtextbooks.com. So before I found out about this website, I would go to so many platforms. Amazon, Chegg, Textbook Rush, every website you can think of to try to see the best condition, the best price, and if it was print or if it was electronic book. So when I found Direct Textbook, I realized that this website doesn't offer the book, but it lists every single website on the internet that has that specific book, along with the list of prices and the condition, and whether it's for purchase, rent, or electronic book download. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to this website? It has all of the websites there, and you can look at every single website and all the prices right there without taking hours to search for the best price for that book. And chances are, the book that is in your campus bookstore, if you go to directtextbooks.com, you're going to find a price that's about $100 to $200 less, maybe even more. My experience with directtextbooks.com, I had a book that cost $400 in my college campus bookstore, and I went to directtextbooks.com and found a platform that offered the book with just like new condition for $100. That's $300 off. Do you know what I can do with $300? Moving on to the next option in the purchase category, digital purchasing. Digital purchasing is when you go to a website and you find the book, but the book is to be downloaded online. So you have the book on your computer. If you're okay with reading your chapters on your computer. If you're willing to read the electronic version of your book, that's a huge plus because chances are that $400 or $300 book you can purchase for about $54 if you're okay with reading the electronic version. Moving on, renting. Renting is so much cheaper than actually purchasing the book. And when I say cheap, I mean $34 cheap. And the reason it's so cheap is because you're not going to have it. And the 2 websites that I recommend to rent is Chegg and Amazon because they also more than likely provide solution manuals with the books upon renting so that you can rent both books and then return them once you're done. A solutions manual is, say if you have your book and in the back of the book you have a bunch of questions that your teacher requires you to answer. The solution manual will have breakdowns and even the answer to those questions. And now to the last category, how to get your books for free. The first option is to search for your book online as a free PDF, meaning you can go onto your computer, type in the title of your book, the edition, and the authors of the book, and at the end, type in free PDF. Here's an example. So here's one of my books. How I would type in to see if there's a free PDF online is I would first type in the name of the book, Molecular Biology of the Cell. Then I would type in 6th edition, and at the bottom, I would then type in the names of these authors, and at the end, I would put free PDF and then click search. Chances are you probably can find your book and download it for free. But if there is a pop-up that says that that website may be unsafe, I highly recommend you heed that pop-up. But no worries, there are so many platforms that offer your PDF for free with no virus. What I like to use is pdfdrive.com. I go onto this website and then I'll hit into the search bar my book and the edition and click search, and I would say about 7 times out of 10 they have my book and I can download it for free. Another option is going to your library. Your library may have a copy of the book, and then you can go in there, check the book out, turn to the chapters that are needed, and either scan it to your email or print it out. And then check the book back in, and then bam, you have loose leaf pages of the chapters that you need. Another one is if you have a friend or a classmate from a different class, they may have taken that course and they may have the book, and you can just ask if you could borrow it for the semester, either for free or for like a small fee of $20 or $40. And then the last, you may not need your book. Go to your teacher and see if the book is needed, because sometimes the teacher may not use the book and would rather use their own formulated PowerPoints to teach you, and may not even go buy the book. But don't tell anybody I said that. And it's very important to ask that question to your teacher ahead of time, because in some cases, once you buy the book, it'll have a seal on the book. And once you crack that seal, it's ineligible for return. So that's it for how to get really cheap or even free books. And if you have any websites that you would like to recommend, please leave the link to that website down below in the comments. And if you like any of this content and you want to see more, please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, let us, Love EDU, help you be a more informed you. Peace.